ました。今後数日に容疑者が現れる場所も手に入ったみたいです。ご承知の通り、この浸透を遂行する場合にはリスクが伴います。上層部はあなたがまだこれをやり遂げる意思があるかどうか覚悟してほしいと思っていました。相変わらず私たちの最高なエージェントですね。思いとどませるために私が言えることはないようだ。わかった。ミッションに必要な道具を校舎店に置いていました。いつものように準備と計画は午後4時さんにお任せします。頑張ってください、エージェントさん。
To the guy speaking Portuguese on the other phone, I was just another victim in their scam call ploys. But you'd have to get up pretty early in the morning to get one over me. Reveling in my small, yet assured victory against my morning inconvenience, I took a peek inside the clue bucket, where I would find incredibly helpful things in from time to time. Bingo. They don't call me the agency's best for nothing. I made my way back to my desk, an untraversable jungle of incomplete ideas and vague theories that never seemed to point anywhere. For someone like me, I felt right at home. For the past year or so, I've been investigating a missing persons case. A real sick bastard in every sense. Not to mention, we had barely anything to go off of. Whoever this was, they were smart. They left no clues behind. No hair, no DNA, nothing. It's like we weren't dealing with a human at all. In my line of work, the perp always returns to the scene of the crime. Clearly, time was running out for the perp, and eventually, it was gonna be my time. As a master detective, I had already deduced when and where the next disappearance would happen. Now, I just need to catch them in the act. An identification card and a bathrobe. These were the only tools that the agency was willing to give me. But as the agency's best, I'd make it work. I stepped out into the big city, overwhelmed by its presence and rough nature. I found myself stiff-armed at the entrance, leaving no choice but to bide my time carefully. After successfully infiltrating the establishment, I was met with sights that even a seasoned veteran like myself wasn't prepared for. I was in the hornet's nest, and these bees were armed and dangerous. It was very clear to me that one false step would end my life. I knew that if I had to step back into those savage lands, I needed to look the part. I made a strategic retreat for the night. Tomorrow would be the day I would serve justice to this psycho. The disguise had worked. I had joined the ranks of the Tokyo Manji gangsters, and nobody was the wiser. I had to stop and remind myself that I was still in enemy territory. Every move I made could very well be my last. Time was running out. I made an effort to pry into these criminals to see what information they had to offer. Yet, the combination of burnt meat and several pieces of excessive sushi had dulled my senses. Clearly, an intentional move on their part. I emerged triumphant at the face of their trials, easily winning their respect and trust. Yet, the perp still eluded me. Through the inky black nightscape, I hung my head low as I made my retreat. I was done with the city just as much as the city was done with me. The job had left me discarded and wrung dry, with no more information than I started with. For the first time in my life, doubt began to seep into my brain. I had always trusted my intuition. It had been my eyes for 48 years, but now I felt like I was going blind. Think, 4 p.m. There must be something I'm missing. I was reaching for something I couldn't grasp, and I couldn't accept it. Maybe, just maybe, I was getting too old for this shit. Everything was wrong. I was putting 2 and 2 together and I was making 5. A good detective knows when to fold, and a great detective knows better than to spend their hard-earned savings on gambling. I'd get in contact with the agency in the morning. I'm sure they'll go easy on an old man a week from retirement.
I always do.